In Texas, we have a few fault grounds that we look at. Most divorces are granted on what we call insupportability, which is you're just not getting along. But there are fault grounds such as adultery, cruelty, which that's going to be the domestic violence issues, which we can get into physical domestic violence, financial control, and mental violence. Those are the primary ones. There's some abandonment, somebody being in jail, and some others that we look at. But typically what we're going to see as fault grounds are going to be adultery and cruelty. In Texas, assets are divided on what we call a equitable division. A lot of people think that that's a 50-50 division, but that is not exactly what that is. An equitable division takes in several factors that they're going to look at to determine what is the best and equitable division. They don't say a fair and equitable because fair is not a word that's easily defined, and each person is going to think of it a different way. In Texas, we do have alimony, but it's usually a contractual alimony. That means the parties have agreed on an amount and how long that amount is going to be paid. In Texas, we look more at spousal maintenance, and that typically is going to look at the length of the marriage and the earning capacity and the ability to support each spouse. For a spouse that's not able to support themselves and meet their reasonable needs with property division that they receive, then the length of their marriage is going to determine how long that they get spousal maintenance. And each party's earning capacity will determine how much that is. So in Texas, we have joint managing conservatorship or sole managing conservatorship for custody determinations. And that really goes to decision making for the children. Invasive medical, psychological decisions, educational decisions, where the children are going to live. Typically, the courts will start with a joint managing, and then you would have to give enough evidence for it to go to sole. And sole is one party makes all those decisions. And joint is they make them together, or one can make it after consulting with the other. We also have a standard possession order that the courts will typically follow unless there's an agreement otherwise, or they find it's in the child's best interest to do something different. If you're going through a divorce or you have any questions about a custody battle that you're facing, please reach out to us at the Boswell Law Firm.